The following is an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.
CBS. That stands for Car Buying Simplified. Shop CBS Mitsubishi in Durham or choose from over 500 quality used vehicles at any of our 6 convenient locations. Hurry to CBS Mitsubishi at cbsqualitycars.com.
Wilkins on the return.
Trips right to the for Quinn Billiman. Billiman is going to go down the left side. Has a man open to Quinn Atkinson. Oh, what a play. He caught it inside the 10 of the 9. And Quinn Atkinson with a tremendous catch over the shoulder. His 41st of the year. The Eagles are in the Krispy Kreme red zone as the hot light is on. Check out KrispyKreme.com as they're the official donut of NCCU athletics.
Yeah, we could use some warm donuts up here. That was a beautiful touch on that pass by Quinn Billiman.
That was a quarterback keeper all the way down to about the 1-yard line.
32 is the record. Here's the handoff on the play on second down.
He's in.
And he is in for the touchdown. Andre Clark puts the Eagles up 6-0. That's touchdown number 29 of his career. And the Eagle offense made it look pretty easily. Again, Norfolk State gave him a little help with that 15-yard penalty.
Pass is complete.
For the Eagles, here's Billiman going down the right side. He's got Hosick. He'll make the catch right at the 30-yard line. Dialing up long distance is Quinn Billiman. And Quinn Atkinson will limp off the field. He seems to have a little bit of a cramp as he'll hobble down, but he may be okay. Hosick with the long catch. 47-yard field goal. He's got a leg on that one, and it is through the upright and good. As the clock strikes 0 to end the half, Fenton with a career-long 47-yard field goal to put the Eagles up 10-7 at the end of the first half, and the sideline meets him literally at the numbers to congratulate him as they sprint off the field into the locker room as the Eagles take a 10-7 lead into the half. What a big play there.
Inside the 20, now backing up to the 15.
So Damian Wilson and Damian Smith. Low snap. Tilkey able to get it off. He is hit after the play. No flag thrown. And the punt returners collided. And I think he fumbled the football. There's a fumble at the 10-yard line. The Eagles say they have it.
They do.
And they do. The Eagles will have it inside the Krispy Kreme red zone as the punt returner, Damian Smith and Darius Wilson, were they caught the ball side to side. And Damian Smith was running to the right side. He was hit. He fumbled.
In situations, Norfolk State's been quite successful.
Who's going to step it up here? 5 wide. Irvin. He'll be back to throw. He's going to be pressured. He lets go. He fumbles the football, and Jordan Miles lands on it. The Eagles have it in Spartan territory. Flags are going to be thrown.
67 needs to be kicked out of that game.
He punched Ty Brown, and Ty Brown saw it, and I think he's gone. That'll be 15 extra yards for NCCU, and if the Eagles learn anything, get away from it.
Ty Brown took a shot, but 67 threw 2 punches at 2 different Eagles. He threw one originally that got flagged.
All the way to the far side. Here's a handoff in the backfield. He is swallowed up all the way back to the 2-yard line. They swallowed up Terry Polk And it'll be 3rd down and long again for the Spartans. So 6:04 to go. Norfolk State punting. And here's the snap. And it's blocked! It's blocked! C.J. Moore lands on it in the end zone! Touchdown, Eagles!
Oh,
are you kidding me? 19-14, and the Eagles sideline erupts! Are you kidding me? What a play by the special teams!
We talked about how special teams had to come up big to get some possibly points on the board. We were begging for that. And how about the play by the senior?
Let's see if they can keep it up. 2nd down and 18.
You got pressure again.
He's going to be thrown down the field. Picked off by Mike Jones. He's got it to the 49. He's trying to get some blockers. He gets one by Ryan Smith. Gets back towards the middle. Heads back to the near side. Oh, that's 40. There's a flag. It doesn't matter. The Eagles have it on a turnover. Oh. They've been beat all day by the deep ball, and they stop it here.
Good open field stop for Norfolk State. The interception goes to number 1, Michael Jones for the Eagles.
Here's Irvin. Hand off to Riddick. Riddick with a hole. Gets inside the 15. The 11. Fumble the football. There's a fumble. Eagles have it. You got to be kidding me. Who came up with that one? C.J. knows that Saeed Muhammad. Saeed Muhammad comes up with it. Somehow, the Eagles get a turnover. Play clock at 5. Here we go, 4th and 8. Irvin throwing. He's going to be pressured. Tozer calls middle. Tipped. Picked off. It's intercepted. Theo Livingston returns it to the 10-yard line. And the Eagles, with 43 seconds left, take over with the interception, the second in the last 3 minutes. They just have to run out the clock here and go back to Durham.
What's up? Good job. Good job. Let's go. Good job.
We'll kneel down. 38 seconds left as it continues to run. And the sideline for NCCU congratulating one another, high-fiving one another, knowing what's at stake here next week. And there's Middleman under center. And ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about setting the stage for a huge ball game next week in Durham. The defense came up big here in the final moments of this 4th quarter. C.J. Moore, the player of the day, easily, as the clock is down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the Aggies and the Eagles will battle next week for a share of the MEAC Championship. Can you believe it? 19-14 the final score as North Carolina Central, with their 6th win of the year, they're 5-2 in league play and can spoil an outright championship for North Carolina A&T next week. Boy, oh boy, the NCCU ticket office is at 919-530-5170, or you can go online to www.nccueaglepride.com. There is lawn seating available. Tickets are available. We'll probably have standing room only.
Head football coach, Coach Mack. I don't know about you, Coach. My heart is pounding right now. How are you feeling after that win?
I feel about the same way, Cal. I'm so proud of this football team. I cannot express. Them guys came out and they played with all their heart tonight.
So talk about that last defensive stand. I mean, Norfolk State's got a chance to win. You guys have been in that situation before at Morgan. Didn't go your way. This time the defense stepped up, made a big play.
Exactly. Not only that play, but our entire night, defense came up with some big turnovers and some big plays. And we talked about having heart and playing for 4 quarters. And they're learning how to do that. And that's what we talked about since the beginning of day one.
Did the team get a little bit of energy there when they made the announcement that Morgan State had beaten South Carolina State? So a win for you guys meant a possible share of a MEAC title next week.
No doubt. I think, you saw those guys kind of come to life a little bit when they, made that announcement over the loudspeaker. And it's going to be an exciting one next week.
So what are you guys going to have to do moving forward as far as maybe offensively? You guys probably turn the ball over a little bit. I know you don't like that, but what are you going to have to do to clean things up there? We just got to go back to fundamentals a little bit this week on the offense side of the football, and the same thing with the defense side of the football. We got to do a better job of making sure we protect the football. We've been doing a pretty good job all season. I don't know why tonight was an issue, though. And again, there was a lot made about Norfolk State's rush defense, and it was North Carolina Central's rush defense that was unbelievable tonight. Just stayed in the backfield, several sacks, several tackles for loss. Talk about the defensive front for you guys. Well, we knew, when we hired Coach Bradley and Coach Blaylock, they kind of tag teamed that defensive line together, and they've done an extraordinary job in getting those guys ready to play each and every week. And then you guys are down late in the game, and special teams scores another touchdown. Talk about that. That's what we talk about. All phases of the football team have to come together and have a total team effort. It was an ugly win. We didn't have a lot of yards on offense, but defensively they did a great job. And special teams, I felt going into the game we was going to have a chance to get a block or something like that. Talk about what you told the guys after the ball game. I just expressed to them how proud I was of this football team. To come where we came from, a lot of these guys, these seniors went through 3 coaches, in this point in their career, and those guys went out there and they played hard for the seniors, and we got one more to go. One more, and it's for a possible share of a conference championship. Would you imagine that? We talked about it, on day one. That's what they believed, and I commend those guys for believing in the vision, and we're going to continue to push forward. Great. Congratulations. Good luck against those Aggies next week. Thanks, Kyle. All right, we're here with our defensive player of the game, maybe the player of the game for NCCU, C.J. Moore. C.J., just talk about how thrilling that finish was.
I mean, that was big. Our coach all season long has been talking about finishing, and we had our problems earlier in the year with finishing, and we just came out this game and we were determined we were going to finish regardless of what happened, regardless of what adversity we faced, and that's what we did.
And you guys had your backs against the wall there. The last drive, Norfolk State's in position to possibly win the game. You guys had been there before at Morgan State and didn't come through. What was the difference this time?
I think exactly what you just said, being there before. Experience is key. And, you start the season, you're not used to situations like that. You can't really rehearse that in practice, And Coach does a great job preparing us. They do a great job putting us in the correct position to make the proper plays. And we just got to go out there and believe we can make the plays. And that's what we did this game.
Your team is down 14-13, need a big play. You blocked the punt and then scooped it up and went into the end zone. Talk about that play for us.
Well, my special teams coach, Coach Mendenhall, has been doing a great job here for so long. And y'all know how good our special teams can be. He was telling me all game long how close I was getting, and he was coaching me up on the little mistakes I was making, coming too wide, not getting a good ball get off, things we work on all the time in practice. So I just made up in my mind that I was going to go there, try to make a play for us, and, the ball just bounced correct way, and everything happened right.
And you led this team with 11 tackles, 2 for a loss. It seemed like the defense, as far as getting in the backfield, you guys had a lot of tackles for loss today. What was the key for that?
Just study and film, and like I said, the coaches put us in a great position. We can't take all credit for that. The big guys up front, they hold their gaps and allow us in the back end to come in and fill. And if you play fast, you're going to get a lot of stops behind the line. So that's just what our defense predicates on.
Somewhere in the third quarter, they made the announcement Morgan State had beaten South Carolina State. What did that do for you guys?
Oh, it gave us a whole jolt of energy. I think we gathered up. My boy Theo gathered us up, and he was like, hey, y'all heard the announcement, and everyone, nothing else needed to be said. We knew what time it was. We knew what we were playing for. And it's one thing to kind of see what you're playing for, when you got to wait for a team to lose and you got to, when it's not really in your hands. But once it becomes in your hands, that's a different type of level of emotion that you can go out and play with. And that's what happened.
You're going into your last home game. It's against the rival A&T, and you're playing for a possible share of a MEAC Championship. What's that mean to you?
It means everything. You couldn't ask for anything else. If you'd have told me that we could have been in this situation at the start of the season, I'd have took it any day. So I'm just grateful that we're in this position.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.